welcome back. On this segment, we're joined by Dr. Elizabeth Blackwell, Cleopatra, Mother Teresa, Clara Barton, Amelia Earhart, and Susan B. Anthony. Please help me welcome them. I'd like you to share with our audience a little about your childhood before we get into your accomplishments and what you should be best remembered for. So why don't we start with Susan B. Anthony?
Well, I was born February 15th, 1820 in Adams, Massachusetts. My family members were my 4 sisters, Wilma, Hannah, Mary, and Eliza. And I had 2 brothers, Daniel and Jacob, and my parents were Father Daniel and Mother Lucy.
Okay. Were there any challenges you had to overcome?
When I was young, I was self-conscious of the way I looked and talked. I overcame these challenges and became a great public speaker of women's rights.
Amelia Earhart.
I was born July 24th, 1897 at St. Kansas in the Grand. Some challenges that I need to overcome was that playing or doing bullying.
And why was that a challenge?
Because in my time, girls weren't supposed to do that.
Okay. All right, so you enjoyed doing what would be considered boy or men activities? And Clara Barton, tell me a little about yourself.
I was born in December 25th, 1821, and my brothers was David, Stephen, and my sisters were Sally and Dorothy. And challenges I had to overcome was when I was a child, I had a speech problem, so I was shy and I could not make many friends.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Blackwell.
I was born on February 3rd, 1821. My family members were my father, Samuel, my mother, Hannah. I had 11 brothers and sisters, and 8 died early. My other 3 were Mary Ann, Anna, and Howard. Some challenges I needed to overcome was my father's sugar business burned down. I had to move from America to England. My father died when I was 16. I had to work as a school teacher. And then I became the first woman doctor.
Okay, really impressive. Cleopatra.
Well, I was born in a city called Alexandria in Egypt. And I was born in 69 BC. I had 2 sisters and 2 brothers. My sisters name is Cleopatra also. And then my other sister was Bernice. And then I had my 2 brothers, which Ptolemy 13th and Ptolemy the 14th.
Challenges?
I was driven out of Egypt. When I was very young, my mother died.
And Mother Teresa.
I was born on August 27, 1910 in Skopje, Macedonia. And my family members, I was the last of 3 children to be born to Nicola and Jennifer Fascishu. Challenges that needed to be overcome was when I was 18, I became a nun, and they called me Sister Teresa. I went to India to become a teacher. I love my job, but it was very unacceptable because a lot of people noticed me.
Okay. What were some of your accomplishments during your lifetime? Cleopatra.
Well, I became queen when I was 18. A couple years after that, I had myself be rolled into bedding and carried me into Julius Caesar's castle.
Wait a second. So you were hiding in some bedding
Yes.
so you could meet Julius Caesar?
Yes.
All right.
And when I was rolled into Julius Caesar's castle, as soon as he saw me, when he was hurt by my intelligence, and we got married.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And we went to war with against my brother together.
You fought against your own brother?
Yes.
Dr. Blackwell?
I became the first woman doctor. I opened a hospital a store for women and children to buy medicine, and a school for girls to be taught how to become a doctor. And I was also the only woman listed in the British National Register.
Okay. Mother Teresa.
I worked with the poor, and that won me the Nobel Prize for Peace in 1971.
Clara Barton.
I found and owned my own school, and I enrolled a letter to the Liberal Institute in Compton.
Tell me about the American Red Cross.
Well, it wasn't some battlefields and
Okay. And what was so the purpose of the American Red Cross was to do what?
to help people.
Okay. Amelia Earhart.
The first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean alone and gained my pilot license.
Susan B. Anthony.
I traveled the U.S. by wagon, carriage, and train to give 75 to 100 speeches for 45 years. I led the only nonviolent revolution in our country's history to fight to win women the right to vote. I also wrote the Susan B. Anthony Amendment, which became the 19th Amendment, which allowed women to vote, which was giving women the right to vote.
So why should you be remembered? Amelia?
Flying airplanes and disappearing seriously.
I know, you showed up this morning. Where you been? No. Susan B. Anthony.
I was best remembered for the 19th Amendment of the United States Constitution, which allows women to vote.
And Clara?
I was the founder of the American Red Cross.
Okay. Mother Teresa?
Being the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize and attain the founder of the world and attain worldwide fame for my life dedicated to the poor and destitute.
Cleopatra?
Winning the wagons for the women's.
And Dr. Blackwell?
I'm best remembered for helping the sick and teaching other women how to become doctors.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our audience? Cleopatra?
I was married 4 times to Julius Caesar, Mark Antony, King Julius II, and Napoleon.
Susan B. Anthony?
I was the first person to be arrested for voting because women were not allowed to vote. I learned to read and write when I was 3 years old.
That's it?
I also had a silver dollar made in my honor.
Okay. Dr. Blackwell, would you like to share anything else? No? Mother Teresa?
In 1955, my nuns and I opened a children's home called Shishu Babon. All kids could go there and be safe no matter how full it is. There's always room for one.
Okay. Well, you always had room for one more child.
Yeah.
You have something else to share with us? Okay.
In 1900, I convinced the University of Rochester to allow women to attend college.
Very valuable to women. Amelia?
In high school, I helped hear people. I helped hear people that were war.
Okay, so you help your people too. Okay. All right, well, I want to thank you guys for coming this morning. It's been a pleasure.